According to sport journalist Tony Juan Martí, Athletic Bilbao, and Spain's Nico Williams, a winger, is Barcelona's top pick right now. It is common knowledge that Barcelona is looking to strengthen their left wing, and Nico is currently at the top of their transfer list. Notwithstanding, his great exhibition for Spain, in the continuous European title has grabbed the eye of a few major clubs, including Stockpile and Chelsea, who are prepared to equal Barcelona in marking the youthful forward. Although Barcelona has players who are able to take advantage of space, they lack options when it comes to dribbling and taking advantage of static situations. Throughout the 2023-24 season, it was observed that Barcelona struggled with a lack of attacking depth. Prior to the rise of young talent Lamine Yamal, the team had difficulty breaking down well-organized defenses. Writer Tony Juan Martí of Game reports that Athletic Bilbao and Spain winger Nico Williams is right now the top decision for Barcelona. It's a well-known fact that Barcelona are hoping to build up their left wing, and as things stand, Nico is on the highest point of their exchange plan. Notwithstanding, his great exhibition for Spain in the continuous European title has grabbed the eye of a few major clubs, including Municians Stockpile and Chelsea, who are prepared to equal Barcelona in marking the youthful forward. All through the 2023-24 season, it was seen that Barcelona battled with an absence of going after profundity. Until the ascent of youthful ability Lamine Yamal, the group experienced issues separating efficient guards. Although Barcelona has players who can take advantage of space, they lack options when it comes to dribbling and taking advantage of static situations. Nico Williams is Barcelona's top priority. Nico comes in handy here because he excels in one-on-one situations and can cut inside and outside. He is proficient with both his right and left feet, enhancing his adaptability. Nico, whose discharge condition is set at €58 to €60 million, can play in different positions, including winger, forward, and, surprisingly, as a going-after midfielder. In the high-speed universe of current football, Barcelona esteem the fast difference in pace that Nico offers of real value. Chelsea have enrolled their advantage in Hoffenheim's Maximilian Bayer as per reports in Germany, as they proceed with their chase after another striker. The Blues are searching for a striker to contend with and supplement Nicholas Jackson, who scored 14 head association objectives last season, and 17 in all contests. The team needs more players this summer to improve on their sixth-place finish from last year and get back into the Champions League under new coach Enzo Maresca. Before Benjamin Sesko, a 21-year-old from RB Leipzig, decided to stay with the Bundesliga team, the Blues had Benjamin Sesko as a primary target. They also decided against moving Victor Osimhen, a Nigerian from Napoli, due to concerns about the Nigerian's style of play and the high cost. John Duran of Aston Villa and Samu Omordian of Atletico Madrid have both piqued Chelsea's interest, with the Spanish club reportedly rejecting 3 bids from Chelsea for Omordian. Notwithstanding, Sky Germany have revealed that the Stamford extension outfit have communicated an interest in Hoffenheim striker Bayer. The 21-year-old is as of now with the Germany crew at Euro 2024, and scored 16 objectives in 33 Bundesliga appearances last season, which was his most memorable full mission in the association. The German is remembered to have a delivery proviso of around €30 million, which is probably not going to put the Blues off. Would it be advisable for them they choose to additional their advantage? The report adds that Bayer possibly needs to move on the off chance that everything is ideal for him, allowing Hoffenheim an opportunity of keeping him, with the forward far-fetched to settle on his future until after the Euros. When Bayern Munich's main transfer target, Michael Olise, decided to join him instead, Chelsea suffered a blow because the club could not afford the transaction. Tosin Adarabioyo has been signed by the Blues on a free transfer from Fulham, but they will need more if they want to reach their goals next season. Ben Chilwell has talked about how his role at Chelsea has changed a lot since he first came to the club from Leicester City, where he was 23 years old. Following a change in the transfer policy under the new ownership, Chilwell, who was named vice-captain during the previous season, is now one of the squad's most experienced players. The 27-year-old is one of the few players in the current squad who knows what it's like to win trophies with the club despite having his season derailed by injuries. Chelsea is an altogether different spot, presently contrasted with when Chilwell joined back in the late spring of 2020 under then chief straightforward Lampard. He had a number of senior pros and leaders in the team to learn from, but that dynamic has drastically changed with the Blues' young and inexperienced group. Given that he is now one of those senior players, Chilwell has discussed how his role in the team has evolved over time. Chilwell stated on Chelsea's website, "My role here has evolved a lot. I was 23 years old and probably one of the team's younger players when I joined. Because I was accompanied by older, more seasoned players, I had a little more freedom when I took to the field. Yet, presently I'm the one inviting new chaps, and that has been really great for me by and it's great to develop that way as a footballer with the initiative side of things. Last season particularly I attempted to direct the more youthful players on and off the pitch, talking more in gatherings, at half-time, before games, after games. I'm just trying to be a more vocal character and steer our ship a little better. It's certainly been something that has assisted me with developing as an individual and as a player, 100%. Chilwell will trust his physical issues are behind him, and will be hoping to dazzle Enzo Maresca in pre-season as he shifts focus over to have a special interest in the principal group. Toward the end of last night, Gabba rose out of Argentine that Chelsea are enthused about Boca youngsters focus back Aaron Anselmino. Since we have been waiting for a big name in transfers to confirm the accuracy of that information, we now appear to have it. Just now, Fabrizio Romano has tweeted about the deal. Romano recently wrote on his social media pages, "Chelsea have genuine interest in Argentinian centre-back Aaron Anselmino, born in 2005. According to reports in Argentina, Chelsea are in the race and furthermore mindful of states of the arrangement. That makes it sound like a ton of different groups are taking a gander at Anselmino, and you can barely be shocked. You can't go excessively far off base basically marking players from Boca's Institute, particularly on the off chance that they have made their introduction as a teen. It looks like the expectation is to sign him up and add him to our stable of youthful gifts used to recharge the main group, reinforce Strasbourg, and at last be sold on revenue driven, assuming that is where their profession goes. Obviously, Chelsea's first team is always an option, but that's not the only goal these days." With one notable exception, Romano basically repeats the initial information from last night. Those reports centered on the idea that Chelsea had already made a formal offer for Boca worth £13.6 million, making the situation appear to be very advanced. Romano, on the other hand, categorically refutes that, giving the impression that the Blues simply have him on their wish list, along with numerous other talents from the region. The Italian insider wrote, "No formal proposal yet, but monitoring him among many talents for the future." Iriel Ayukt, a writer from Argentina, said that the Blues had made a formal offer for Aaron Anselmino, a Boca Juniors centre-back, for £13.6 million. It's a fascinating idea, and we've heard positive murmurs regarding the 19-year-old. Signing players from the Boca Juniors Academy is a safe bet. Be that as it may, he would join an extremely lengthy line in Chelsea's most memorable group. An European credit could suit him, and on the off chance that he blooms someplace like Syria and as a youthful player, it very well may be an immense overthrow. Although Strasbourg has not been mentioned yet, it must be possible.